In 1932, the British Ministry of Aircraft Production issued a specification for a twin-engine day bomber that could replace the aging light bombers RAF Bomber Command was fielding at the time. The specification was responded to by Rex Pearson, a chief engineer for the Vickers-Armstrong Company. Though his design, dubbed the Wellington, was a simple-looking machine from the outside, what made it unique was its construction. The plane was built around a so-called geodesic airframe, a structure made of spars arranged in a sort of crisscross triangular pattern. The result was an aircraft that could take tremendous amounts of punishment and still remain airborne. Soon after the plane entered service, stories of Wellingtons coming home with entire chunks blown out of them from German flak and cannon fire alike became a common occurrence. But while the plane was capable of taking hits, it was still susceptible to interception by fast German fighters, since its defensive armament was quite lacking. The life expectancy of a Wellington's tail gunner was disappointingly low. To solve this problem, the RAF started conducting air raids by night, hence the black paint seen on the bellies of their planes. The strategy was simple enough. The Americans would bomb by day, and the British by night. The Wellington was the backbone of RAF Bomber Command for a good while, but its geodesic construction meant that they took a long time to construct in a factory. This, along with other downsides, caused the Wellington to eventually be replaced by the Avro Lancaster. But the RAF saw the design's merits. Wellingtons remained in service, performing quite well in the Mediterranean Sea as torpedo bombers and reconnaissance planes. The humble Wellington saw action throughout the rest of the war in those types of roles. Hi, my name is Greg, and in this video I'm going to give an overview of the Wellington series of bombers in War Thunder. The Wellington is a multiple-seated medium bomber with 4 defensive turrets for protection. 2 of them are located individually facing the left and right at the midsection of the fuselage. The remaining 2 consist of the tail and nose gunner. There are 4 planes total in the British bomber line, and they make up a good chunk of it. The first 2, the Wellington Mark 1Cs, are available at Era 2, followed by the upgraded Mark 3 with the more powerful tail gun at Era 3, and ending with the Wellington Mark 10, with slightly more engine power at Era 4. Since the Wellingtons are the crux of the British bomber line, it's likely that anyone seeking to use the Lancaster will fly these planes at some points, as other mid-tier bombers for the British tree have yet to be added. As of 1.37, all models are implemented. There are no plans to add more versions of the Wellington to the game. Compared to others, one glancing problem with the Wellington is its engine power. It's quite slow, and its climb rate is lacking. Both of these traits are quite unfavorable characteristics for a bomber, but if the plane can get to its target safely, they're not quite so prevalent.